everyone, it's Maki. Who do you think is the most technically skilled sniper in the Gundam series? This topic often sparks debate among fans. Who do you think is the most skilled marksman? Let's have that fun discussion today. First up as a leading candidate for entry is Instruct from Gundam 00. He's a Gundam Meister who pilots the Gundam Dynames, which specializes in ranged combat. The term Gundam Meister refers to personnel entrusted with piloting Gundams for the organization Celestial Being, featured in Gundam 00. Instructors takes aim at a space station that's about to fall to Earth. The objective is to shoot and destroy part of the space station that's about to plummet, still carrying many civilians. By doing so, it becomes possible to save civilian lives using the propulsion of Gundam Kaios in a coordinated operation. He targets an object in space from the Earth's surface. Moreover, the shot must succeed without causing any harm to the block where civilians have evacuated. Lacan successfully eliminates unmanned blocks with a high-power beam. He targets only the connecting sections between blocks. To reiterate, it's a mission where even a slight misalignment could cost many lives, and he successfully accomplishes it. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Paula Griffon from Victory Gundam takes a different approach. She fires a high-powered beam from space to the Earth's surface. She's also a frequently mentioned figure in discussions about the best snipers. However, she tends to attack a broader area, still accomplishing a successful attack under conditions where even a slight angle discrepancy could result in hitting an entirely different location. Shows considerable skill. What do you think? I feel that Loken has more skill, especially when it comes to precise shooting. However, it should be noted that Loken carries out his sniping with the aid of advanced support machinery like Pro. This could be a divisive point in forming opinions. So, what are your thoughts? And another candidate who often comes up in discussions is Garrett Mann. He's the protagonist of After War Gundam X. Both the Gundam XX and attack the Space Revolutionary Army's colony laser with twin satellite cannons. He carries out 2 warning shots to rescue Tiffer, who has been captured by the Space Revolutionary Army. The sniping is aimed at the colony laser located at the lock range point, a point of gravitational stability between the Earth and the Moon from Earth's orbital path. In the first attack, the beam passes dangerously close to the colony laser. The next attack scores the surface of the colony laser, and after reclaiming Tiffer from the Space Revolutionary Army, Garrett executes the final shot in order to preemptively prevent the mistakes of war. Through the use of weapons of mass destruction, Garrett fires the twin satellite cannon. The final attack precisely pierces through the center of the colony laser, obliterating the terrifying massive weapon. There are various theories about the distance from which this attack was carried out. Estimates range from tens of thousands of kilometers to hundreds of thousands of kilometers. A frequently heard figure is 380,000 kilometers. So, what's your take on this? The exact distance from which Instructors took his shots is unclear. The distance from the Earth's surface to outer space is often said to be around 100 kilometers. Analyzing the numbers, it appears that Garrett Mann succeeded in making a precise long-distance shot that is overwhelmingly longer in range. Now, let me share my personal interpretation. I believe that in terms of sniping skills, Constructus possesses higher capabilities. Garrett successfully made his shots with the twin satellite cannon to save Tifa, a level of skill reminiscent of the nudies who appear in past Gundam series. Towards the end of the Gundam X story, it is stated that nudies are an illusion and they don't exist. The narrative suggests that there is no such human innovation as imagined by the leaders of war. The power that comes from Garrett's genuine feelings for Tifa is what will create a new era. Of course, this is a concept within the context of Gundam X. I believe that Garrett's attack was a phenomenon triggered by the power of emotions. If he were in a situation where there was nothing at stake, like a weapons performance test, and asked to perform the same act, could he execute it? I'm not so sure. And isn't it Constructus, who consistently produces stable results thanks to his skills? That's what I believe. Who do you think is the best sniper in the Gundam series? As I've discussed from my personal viewpoint, in terms of consistently achieving high-level skills, Constructus is the best sniper. Of course, there are others who demonstrate high levels of skill as well. Amma is one of them. He has the ability to fire a high-output beam midway between allied and enemy forces, misleading the enemy into thinking that reinforcement fleets have arrived. Additionally, Sharazo, his rival, also snipes one of Amaro's beams with a beam rifle to rescue his ally, Gigas. Hira Yamato also snipes at the machine guns of Azacht Mobile Suits in to save the Archangel warship. Given that the barrel of the gun was growing, there is a possibility that he wouldn't have had enough time to aim for Zin's arm, or had to destroy them. It was a moment where he assessed the shooting posture and the time needed to fix his aim, decided to target the machine guns, and executed the shot. So, who is the best sniper in your interpretation? Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next episode.